Alright, this is day 9. My last video yesterday was like really long because I made like a part 2 or whatever. But I'll just give you. I always say I'm gonna give you the short and the easy of it, but I always fucking just ramble. But I only do that because the other people in the other videos their ramblings just kind of help me. It kind of soothes me. The longer the video they made, the more I could just zone in and forget about what I was going through or what I was about to go through. Actually, there's some pretty hot ass girls that I've posted about their suboxone withdrawal. But anyways, yeah. So day 9, I think I'm still feeling the effects from the Imodium. I don't really know if it's supposed to last in my system for this long because I took it yesterday when I got off work around like 3, and now it's the next day, and it is like almost 6, and I have no pain in my legs because yesterday. I didn't mention this, but I told you I had taken the Imodium yesterday. I just needed one night of sleep. One. I only wanted one fucking night of sleep. I was getting so fucking exhausted. And sorry, I haven't shaved since I've started this detox off suboxone. So I'm also on day 9 of a beard. Actually, I think I'm gonna let it go. Why not, dude? If you can grow it, grow it. It's about to be winter anyways, but anyways, I'm doing that thing again. Let me get back on track. Oh, that's nice. So, I don't know if the Imodium, I can't remember, because I've done this so many times, the Imodium, it saves my life, but I never really remember how long it lasts. I feel like the last time I took Imodium on day 4 or 5, I can't remember which one it was. I think it was 5 maybe. I remember it working on into the very next day, but later that day, my legs started hurting. I feel like they would have started hurting again, and the restless legs and all that were going to come back, but not yet. So yesterday I did take the Imodium. I told you that after I told you that I was going over to eat with my mom and my stepdad, and they made some food, and it was dank as fuck, and I was so starving. By the time I had gotten there, literally within 10 minutes of being there, my restless legs had gone away, and that had been 4 days since my last Imodium intake. So it was such a fucking relief to not be in pain. So my mom was like, I don't want you to drink. Just go home and take it easy. And that's exactly what I did. Didn't drink at all. I came back. I knew that my legs didn't hurt. I wasn't restless. I knew I took the Imodium, so I knew I was going to be able to sleep. The insomnia, I didn't have any insomnia. I did smoke myself into a comatose, but that's another story. Yeah, if you're doing this without weed, dude, it's just gonna be that much harder. But not a lot, not like exponentially, but just it helps me. It helps me, you know. But I should probably scratch that out in case my mom watches this. I'm actually making hash right now. So yeah, no withdrawals at all on day 9. I don't feel anything, but I attribute that to the amazing Imodium. I'm kind of a cheater. I cheated, whatever. I think it's, I want to say, is it done? I don't know, is it done? Am I good? For the first time last night, I went to bed at like 8:45. I took a trazodone just to make sure that I didn't wake up in the middle of the night with the legs. Maybe the Imodium was going to wear off or anything. So I knew I was going to be able to get to sleep. I wanted to make sure I'd stay asleep. So I took one trazodone. wasn't going to do this bullshit, take a trazodone and then take a PM and then take a fucking NyQuil sip and not be able to sleep, potentially from the withdrawal syndrome, or symptoms rather. So I didn't do that. I took one trazodone. And it wouldn't have mattered anyways because I was knocked the fuck out. At 8:45 I slept, and not only did I sleep, I slept like a fucking boss. Like a zombie. I was not alive. I did not wake up until 4 a.m. By the way, guys, that's when I go to work. Shittiest withdrawal time for awakening. But not this morning. This morning was awesome. Do wake up at 4 a.m. for work. Work was easy. I feel completely normal. Like there is no more withdrawals at all. Not anything. Nothing. Nada. And I'm scared to say that. That it's not the Imodium because... Or I'm scared to say, I just don't want it to be the Imodium. I just want it to be over. But maybe, I don't know. I read a lot about people... And one guy, he just detoxes with Imodium, and he says it doesn't prolong anything, nothing. I don't suggest that. I suggest going through the pain and remembering that this is something that you will never allow yourself to get to. I probably shouldn't have even told you about Imodium. But, since I already have in like 20 fucking videos, you know about it now. And if you're withdrawing from suboxone, that is to assume that you were priorly addicted to opiates. Just to assume you already know that little trick, because that's a pretty well-known trick. But, so anyways, yeah, there's nothing else to talk about. I'm going to make a video tomorrow. Like I said, I was going to go to day 14. And I'll go to day 14, even if they're little 2-minute videos. I'll just let you know where I'm at and if the Imodium ever wore off and I'm back in pain. And I'll tell you one thing, if the Imodium does wear off, or hasn't worn off yet, and it will, and my legs come back and the insomnia comes back, I will not be taking any more Imodium. I feel like I am far enough into this little thing to where I can finish it off myself. It is bothersome, the restless legs, but I've said it a million times. I'm kind of kicking a dead horse. It's like the worst pain, not the worst pain ever. It's just consistent and constant, and it's throbbing, and it throbs with your heartbeat, especially when you're laying down. Little things help, like elevating your legs over your head while you sleep. It may not be perfect, but it may help just a little bit. I heard quinine. The tonic water. You can go to any drugstore and get it. It's tonic water, but it has quinine in it. Look for it. I'm not talking about quinidine or quick cement or anything like. Don't drink quick cement or anything like that. Quinine. If you're wondering what that is, it's supposed to help with the restless leg syndrome, and apparently it's really good. I don't know. And apparently something called GABA Santa Bada Dabada. I don't know. I think people call it GABA. It's like a prescription drug that is for, like, if you have nerve issues, like nerve problems, you're in pain and your nerves are killing you. I guess that's the medicine that they prescribe you. They also prescribe it for restless leg syndrome, because I think it's a nerve thing. I think it's your body firing, like, mechanisms and shit into your body, and your body not accepting it and not understanding and shit, and you're just in pain for no fucking reason. Which sucks balls, especially if you're trying to sleep. So those are supposed to help. Anyways, this is getting to 10 minutes, and it shouldn't, so... I'm going to continue to watch Netflix and drink this beer. And Falcons beat the Saints the other day, which made all my withdrawal symptoms go away for a good, 5 minutes. They won in overtime, so with a 51-yard field goal. Looks like Matt Ryan is back, bitch. Thank you. Now I know we don't have a Super Bowl ring, so I'm not going to talk shit. But all right, guys. Much love. Thank you. I hope these videos are helping you a little bit. So I will see you tomorrow. And if anything changes tonight, I'll make a part 2. Love. Deuce.